Hello again everyone, welcome back to some brand new Landric plays. Oxygen not included, there we go. Forgot the name of the game for a second there. We are back in the space pad. It is a lovely day in the space pad, apart from all of the terrible unbreathable oxygen. We are slowly trying to pump out some of this hydrogen and turn it into oxygen. We are trying to turn it into power. We're pumping water into our oxygen electrolyzers, which should turn it into oxygen and hydrogen, and then we're trying to recycle the hydrogen out of it. And it's the end of day 54, so wonderful. We've managed to survive this long. Hopefully we can keep it up. We have we are slightly polluting all of our water supplies. If we well, this one's okay at the minute. It's technically contaminated, but it's not full of germs. It'll probably still make people a bit sick, but we'll see what happens. Got some lovely little hatches here. That's right, we did move our rancher over because we desperately needed somebody to grow some stuff, I think, and to just build things as well. It'd be nice to get a rancher if we can, just hypothetically. Ooh, what the... Interesting. So we can print... So I had no idea we could do this, so we may have been wasting a bunch of time by doing this. Dracos are non-hostile creatures, they graze only on live mealwood plants, so we'd need to plant some of those if we also wanted it, but then I think we can shear them for these these warm woolly fibres. And they're only grow in hydrogen climates. Interesting, so we could... well, you're actually quite good at ranching, and you're interested in it as well, so... Oh, but you've got mouth breather, which is a really bad trait, because it uses up tons and tons of oxygen. But it would be really good to get some more farming and ranching. This might be a terrible idea, but Bert, welcome to the party, Bert. Jobs. Bert. So we have to make you a farmer first, don't we? Yeah, and then you can become good at that, and then you can become a rancher. Okay. So we'll do that. This means we'll have to really up our oxygen production, and we'll have to figure out a way of doing that properly. You're out of water, so we can disable you now. This tiny blob of water is stuck up here, but that's okay. You're... there we go, there's Alyssa working hard at the science. You're out of water? Our supercomputer runs on water, apparently. I didn't know that, or I'd forgotten it. We do need to do something about these slime biomes. It's going to have to be a thing eventually. I guess we want to set up some sort of airlock. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go this way and then up. So we'll put some sort of airlock just here with some sort of deodorizer or something to keep all of the germs out, and hopefully a wash station or something like that as well. And that can feed into our loop down here. Yeah. We can flip this sink over as well, so only people only need to wash their hands going this way. Technically we could still get people skipping out on that because there's three toilets and only 2 sinks, but it'd probably be fine. This I don't think we necessarily need to put a tile here because I don't think it counts as a room, but we'll put one in anyway. We've got a lot of hydrogen getting trapped here, so it's probably a good idea to dig out some of this as well, just to try and encourage some movement of it this way. You're trying to draw in as much hydrogen as possible, just so we can get rid of it like this. Let's have a look at our oxygen overlay. It's still not great. The blue's not too bad. No, in fact the blue is fine. It's the purple up here that's a problem, and especially here around our plants, that's going to cause them to suffer quite a lot. And as you can see, this is already stacking up with hydrogen as well. It's all getting trapped here under this insulated tile. I think we are going to have to replace some of that with some airflow tiles. So I'll put one here and one here and one here, because we kind of want it to stay insulated because we don't want all of that heat to especially affect our plants. But the more this hydrogen sort of escapes out of here, the more we can fill it with lovely oxygen. This is all taken up with stuff as well. Also out of algae, which is something else we're going to have to deal with. So we are going to need to, make our way into that slime biome sooner rather than later, I guess, to get some of that delicious, nutritious algae. I think this one down here is probably a better one to aim for, though. So how do we go about that? Oh yes, there's also this security door and some stuff through here. Maybe we'll do that in the morning. We'll send somebody this way and we'll go and have a look at that. Whew. Lots of oxygen here, so you're... I think you probably won't work because you're underwater anyway. Let's grab... these are not growing because of the pressure, and that's all covered in hydrogen as well. Yeah. Things are looking slightly the worse for where... Stay still. I'm going to grab you. No, I said we're going to grab you, and we are going to send you... Can we just right-click to send you over here? No. Move to, there we go. I want to move you to this button here and see what happens. We've got an automation wire, a clock. Okay, press the button. Does that have to sync up to this perhaps? No, we probably have bigger problems that we should be worrying about, so I think we'll worry about those bigger problems first. So we need more oxygen. We're low on algae for all of these oxygen things. We do have these... so that's a carbon skid, and we've got these electrolyzers here that are working. They are going to run out of water sooner rather than later. And of course all of this is getting jammed up with carbon as well. That is... it should be making an effect. I think it is getting worse though. Oh dear. It's possible this is going to be at the end of the space pad. Let's keep going and see what we can do though. We'll... oh, well, let's dig out all of this algae, because we can certainly do something with that. That can feed into the oxygen generators up there. And I guess we should have dug out this one first, but I will. Because now we can't get to this. Whoops. Yeah, you're all sort of sitting around doing nothing as well. That's why you're so easy to... what's the word? You all ran and did this immediately rather than anything else. Got a tiny bit of oxalate as well that's going to keep us going for a little while. What else do we want to do though? This is still chugging along fairly nicely. Of course it is pumping out a whole bunch of carbon and heat as well, which isn't ideal, but you know, one problem at a time. Okay, the big problem I suspect is we've got plenty of food still. Lice loaf. Yeah, and plenty of meal lice, but we are going to need to get this fixed sooner rather than later. So many things that we need to fix sooner rather than later. What's your problem? Why are you not doing anything? Idle. Why are you idling? Because our supercomputer doesn't have any water. Because this thing's dried up and we haven't got another one over here. Let's copy, and I guess we'll paste and put that there. So you'll rush and build that. And then we'll be able to sort of siphon off some of this water as well. And I guess we'll put one over here as well. Which will sort of just stick here. Which means I suppose we might as well deconstruct this one. Another day. You're still working. So you've got insufficient hydrogen, which is good. It means you're clearing it all out from this. It does mean there are like bits getting trapped, particularly here, for example. It might even be worth adding a couple more vents here and just connecting them up to this network, just so that it gets sucked out of these bits where it's getting trapped. I think I might do that. Let's put one plumbing, ventilation. There we go. So we'll put a gas pump. I'll put it in the middle, and then we'll run a pipe through this wall here, like this, up here like this, and then we'll join it to the network here. No, not here. Cancel all of this because we need it to go into this one here first. So ventilation, pipe, like that. And I guess we'll dig out this bit as well, which I don't know if we'll be able to do it because of, yeah. Oh no, we do have a miner that can mine out this, so they'll be able to put in those pipes as well. Somebody's mastered a job, excellent. Hopefully that's our rancher, and then we can add those to the... Let's go to the job board and have a look. Have you mastered your position yet? Farmhand. No, it was Bert. Ah, you're nearly there, but not quite. There's a bit of hydrogen sort of leaking into this space as well. So we probably want to put some vents here. And we're out of ore already. But we'll try and put some, there we go, one here and one here as well, just to vent that out, and then we can sort of siphon it off up this way. Oh, and this needs to be powered as well, of course. Power, power, power. And I guess that's going to have to be run this way. Ah, which is technically being powered from up here. There we go, and then that will all get wired up. And then we'll just siphon off a tiny bit of extra hydrogen, which seems to now have totally gone anyway, but oh well. Okay. Still, okay, let's see if we can mop up some of this water as well so they don't get soggy feet and bad thoughts. In fact, let's just mop all of this. And then I think you'll debottle it. Ah, well, you can't debottle it into here, but maybe you'll debottle it somewhere else, or maybe you'll deliver it to something that needs it, like the supercomputer. Yep, we are certainly running low on calories now as well. Well, low on, lower on meal loaf, but that's okay. Can you start grilling anything yet? You can grill gristleberries. We could make omelettes at some point. Well, we can't make any of these things yet, but soon. I assume this is going to make everything look fairly ugly, so we might need to put in some... Where is it? Decor overlay. Yeah, it's not great. Oh. We can pretty that room up later. In fact, this might also not count as a bedroom, so let's put in some tiles here and here. Hey, research complete. I don't even remember what we researched. Medical research, of course. Is there anything else that we'd like to research? Let's have a look. Just close you. Plastic manufacturing, constructed. Is there anything sort of low down that we've missed and need to go back for? Not really. Textile production, improved ventilation, improved plumbing. May need some of that later. Smart storage is always quite good. Healthcare as well. Hand sanitizer and stuff like that. That might come in handy if we're planning to breach the slime zone, which I keep saying we'll do and then never actually doing it. It looks like we might be sort of getting back on track a little bit. At least sort of the core of our base is breathable now. This area, not exactly so much. Yeah, and the bedrooms are only barely breathable, so we still have a lot to fix. So you need some more algae. Of course you do. I think we can deconstruct these for now. I don't know if that'll recover a little bit of algae for us, but at least it'll stop them dumping it there. Hey, for some reason encouraged you to finally go and clear this, which I guess is good. Insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, I know. So, oops, somebody's suffocating. Bert, what are you doing? Get out of there, Bert. No, seriously, Bert, what are you doing? Go somewhere else. Bert, come on, move. Wait. Can you not go out here? Why can't you go through here? Bert, you can't hang on to this ladder for the rest of your life. Are you waiting for your health to recharge just so you can run through? That might be it. Okay. Well, you hang on in there, Bert. We'll see what we can do. Who have we got here? I don't think printing any more people is a good idea. We could print a... Ooh, cannot live outside of water or contaminated water. Every organism in the known universe finds the Paku extremely delicious. Let's print a Paku. What? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, there's a bunch. Delicious. I'm guessing they're just going to die there, but then at least they'll be delicious. That's a lot of them. Will they... Drop frag, drop... Let's just... Can I say... I can't capture them because we've got no... nothing to do, so just go and kill them, and then we'll barbecue them. Do you count as meat, or do you count as something totally different? There we go. Delicious meat. So you can put that in there, and then barbecue. Why can't we barbecue meat? Oh, are we saying we don't... We've got no orders for it. And we'd need... Okay, we can't just... I see. So we can't make a barbecue because we don't have any of the other stuff. But we should be able to just cook the meat, right? No? Or perhaps you just eat it raw. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh no. Let's see if we can get to day 60 without suffocating everyone. It's not going great. Yeah, I may have made a couple of strategic errors in the way we've planned out some of the space pad, but you know, this is a game where losing is fun. We're inevitably gonna fail at some point, and you know, that'll just make things... Yeah, there we go. Haven't got enough... Oh, Bert finally managed to escape out of here though, at least that's good. What was I saying? Yes, we're inevitably going to lose, but we'll come back, we'll try again at some point, and I think then we'll maybe make better decisions and try and get the place working nice and efficiently. Alright, let's dig into the slime zone, just because we'll try and make this into a little bit of an airlock, and we'll create a shaft down here, like so. We will add a ladder down here, like so. We will add some manual airlocks, because we don't have any metal ore. I guess we'll sort of do that. Oh, don't have enough of that either, so I guess we're going to have to build some of those. It's the worst airlock, just like that. In fact, we don't want it to be right here. Cancel, because we want to put a oxygen, a deodorizer, like something like that, just here, just in case. You're all having to hold your breath to sort of try and get into here. But if we can get into here and sort of get some of this sweet, sweet algae, maybe we can get enough oxygen to stave off suffocation for a little bit. And then where are we? Put like a manual airlock here. And we'll put down some tiles as well, like so. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Come on, you can do it, little duplicants. I believe in you. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, that's what. Everything's going to be just fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, we've got plenty of sand, so we can, I guess, filter out some of the polluted water to create regular water. How's our sort of little water system here going? Are you working? It's plumbing. Liquid vents. So it's still got water in it, and it's still drawing water in from somewhere? But does it have enough water to keep working? We'll keep an eye on it and see, I suppose. If suddenly everyone starts making a mess, then we'll know that it's not working. Let's get the improved plumbing then, just to say. It'll keep Lissa busy, but that's not the end of the world. It's a valuable job that she's doing. Aha, so you're still using these. There you go. You're getting food poisoning, but you're doing that. That's getting pumped back into here. Some of it... Oh! That's right! Some of it's getting used up for the electrolyzer because we just needed some emergency oxygen up here. So we may actually be draining more water than we're putting in here. Which means this will dry up eventually. But it could be okay. Well, I guess we're going to find out. I don't know how well any of this is going to work. Oh, that's what we're going to need. I need to put a sink down here, don't I? We should probably do that before we drill too far into there. So that comes under medicine. I guess we'll just use a wash basin because we don't have enough metal for a sink. So we'll put that here, I guess, just because I can't fit it anywhere else. You're out of water. Oh no, you're a liquid pump, so you can be disabled altogether. But not disabled, deconstructed. And you only need to wash your hands if you're coming back into the base. Okay. Got a bunch more options over there. And are you all horribly infected with slime lung now? Yes, some of you are. That's probably going to be fine. You can wash your hands. I'm sure it'll be okay. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can. I reckon we've probably got at least one more episode to go. But yeah, that might be the end of the space pad. Well. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.